gold has gained more than 10% from the bottoms at the beginning of this year and is up more than 14% from the 2014 bottoms, and it's on its way to 1,300. This growth has been recorded also if the dollar keeps on gaining against the other currencies. So why gold is gaining in this moment?
Well, obviously I think a large part of the gains that we've seen in the past week or so has largely been as a result of what the Swiss National Bank did last week. I mean, I think there's a growing distrust amongst, with respect to central bankers, particularly in light of what the Swiss National Bank did last week. And I think what that means for gold prices is it's going to continue to place upward pressure on them, because in a deflationary environment there is actually no cost to actually holding gold prices, and it's a hedge against essentially central bank incompetence. And as a result, I think now that we've broken higher above $1,250 an ounce, and the fact that we've got potentially further quantitative easing coming from the European Central Bank, I think the likelihood is we're probably going to see further gains in the gold price towards $1,350 an ounce. We may get a little bit of a pullback over the course of the next few days, but overall I think the overall trend for gold prices now is towards the upper end of the range and not the lower end of the range.
So this growth is not a mask for a major fear by the market. They are not fearing something very big like a breakout of the Eurozone.
Well, I think there's an element of that. Absolutely, I think there's the fact that I think the market thinks that any quantitative easing program from the European Central Bank will ultimately be ineffective. I don't think that it will boost inflation expectations anywhere near as much as people think that it will. And I think there's an expectation that anything that's announced this week at the European Central Bank rate meeting will be the first tranche of new measures of quantitative easing. So essentially, I think that the markets think that there'll be more easing to come. It's not going to boost inflation. If anything, inflation is going to remain very low. It's going to keep interest rates low, and as a result, I think that's going to keep investors looking broadly towards gold over the course of the next few months.
Looking on a much longer period, do you think that this can be a turnaround for the gold price, or we will see again the price dropping?
I don't think we'll see the price dropping too much. I think there's a good chance we may well have seen the lows in the short to medium term. What I don't think we'll see gold take off and rise back much above $1,400 an ounce, but I still think that we'll probably see a move certainly above $1,300 an ounce.
Very good. Thank you very much, as usual, Mr. Yuson.